Now back in town, Isaac and I head over to the church in order to ask Heather about the mysterious circumstances at the farm. Well, she's a member of a church, so she'll just deny everything. If she did indeed own the pendant that we found there, perhaps her prescient powers might hold another clue to the monster's whereabouts. Walking up to the church, we push open the heavy wooden doors, which creak shut behind us. That's a bad thing, that we didn't open them enough. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. The church is eerily quiet. The scent of a burnt incense lingers in the air as my steps echo off the walls. Hello? Anyone there? Suddenly I hear what sounds footsteps behind me. Turn around, but nothing is there. This is giving me a serious case of the heebie-jeebies. Don't tell me there are ghosts in this game. Come on, what is it? You're telling me. A dark figure emerges from a door to the side, making me yelp. However, I quickly realise that it is in fact Heather herself. What brings you here at such an odd time? What's this music about? Come on. Talk about setting a scene early on. Oh, we just wanted to ask you a few questions, is all. Questions? Whatever for? Oh yes, trying to put on the innocent cloak. Well, we were looking around and found something interesting in old man Vosky's barn. I was wondering if you had ever seen this pendant. I take the pendant from my pocket and hold it up for her to see. A flash of recognition crosses her face as she notices it dangling there. Oh, how nice of you to find my pendant. I've been looking for that all day. What was it doing all the way out on the farm? And Vosky said the monster attacked there yesterday. Did you see anything suspicious? Well, Dougal, since you were so very courteous in finding it for me, it only makes sense for me to tell you the whole story, which is going to be a pack of lies. Then you really did see it? Why, yes, Dougal, I did. It was just as you said. I was at the farm yesterday night when the monster struck. It was so traumatizing that I did not deign to tell a soul, but I suppose now is as good a time as any. Oh, come on! This is lies, I tell you, it's lies! You may ask me anything you wish to know, and I will answer to the best of my ability. Okay, so we've got 3 things we can ask and 3 things we have to ask. Oh, the choices are real. Why in the world did you feel the need to go off to the farm at night? Why? Because I saw the monster, of course. So you went chasing after it. Suspicious face. You saw it. My visions foretold... I'm sure. My visions foretold that the monster would strike there next, so I hurried there to warn Vosky of the impending assault. However, when I got there, the monster had already arrived. Could that have been the scream Vosky heard? Scream? Why, yes, that must have been me. How embarrassing. In my fear and panic, I ran towards the barn and barricaded myself inside until the monster could leave. However, it seems my pendant must have fallen off in the chaos. Later, I picked outside and ran back to town, hoping to avoid the creature's deadly wrath. Well, that makes sense to me. No, it doesn't. Except for exactly why the monster wanted to attack the farm in the first place. In my opinion, that's a dangerous word. That's a YouTube comments dangerous word. If someone has to say, in my opinion, it's normally following something which makes no sense. But it's fine, because it's an opinion. Idiots. Not you guys are fine. It must have been preying upon the cattle. That's really the only reason a ravenous creature would show up at the farm, isn't it? True, except that Vosky said it was just standing around. Well, wouldn't it stalk its prey before deciding to bounce? Perhaps it simply wanted to wait for the right moment to attack. Huh, I hadn't thought of that. I'm just lucky I was able to scare it away before it did any damage. The power of the goddess was made manifest that night. Seeing the future, chasing away monsters, maybe I should quit the alchemy and join the church if it means I'll get such incredible powers. One does not simply get the goddess's protection, they must be devoted adherents to her teachings. Okay, I am. Now what? Can I smite my foes and cast down lightning bolts? No? Well, it's not working then. Oh well. We'll do that one last. That one looks like a conversation ender. What did this? Did you capture the glimpse of the monster when you saw it? I only saw a fleeting glimpse of the creature, unfortunately. It was large and hairy with eyes that shone in the darkness. That matches Vosky's description, so at least now we know he's not crazy. That's kind of dull. I'm sorry I could not be of more help, Dougal. I was just so scared, sob. Oh, come on. Pathetic, I don't care. You're safe now and that's all that matters. No, it doesn't. I want to know where you're lying. I suppose so. Thank you for your kindness, Dougal, but please, I must beg of you, do not hunt this creature further. The thought of you being mauled by such a beast is too much for me to bear. Oh, come on, you may as well just admit... Actually, my fault. Whatever. We've already gotten this far. What's the worst thing that an overgrown hairball could do? Claws ripping through your tender flesh, sending gazes of blood into the air, your vital organs being rent asunder, the monster feasting on you. Okay, that's a little too detailed of a picture, yeah. Let's stop there. I'm not that brave. Oh, I apologize, I get carried away sometimes. What with being able to see the future so clearly. Not that I'm implying that such things would happen in the future if you continue to pursue the monster. Of course, there's always the possibility that you would be torn limb from limb. But perhaps you may yet survive. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Heather. I wonder if there's a whole conspiracy going around this town. And it's that blacksmith sister's familiar thing. And she's looking to take care of it as well, and then a few other people. Yeah, I don't get it either. Do you recognise this paper? So, Heather, this might sound weird, but I want to know if you've seen this thing before. I pick up the paper, holding it up to her. At first she seems surprised, but she suddenly turns a bit serious. What are you doing carrying something like that around? Do you know what it says? That looks to me like some sort of devilish script. Yes, give it to me. She's going to order for me to give it to her. Yes, it is most certainly the work of the worshippers of the Demon King. Give it to me at once. Are you kidding? That's a vital piece of the investigation. I will not permit such heathen activities in this town. You're speaking to an evil overlord master of the universe. Evil person. I'm an atheist. I don't do gods. Do what you will, but promise me you will dispose of that note as soon as possible. Oh, don't worry. I'll get rid of it. Just not in the way you think. Hee 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 hee. Fantastic. Then we have come to an agreement. Demon worshippers, huh? Quite an interesting turn of events. It's not demon worshippers. Let's hope they're not linked to the monster, whoever they are. Could this be what made Magister so worried? Let's not jump to conclusions here. We need more information before we can tell for sure. Dougal, was it it? What is it? I do hope I wasn't too hard on you. I apologise for my stern reaction. No, I'm just speaking to my familiar 2 feet away and you can't hit. Weirdo. No, it's fine. I was just mulling some things over. Tell me more about the demon worshippers. About these demon worshippers you mentioned, do you know anything else about them that might help? Calling them worshippers belies their evil. In fact, they belong to an organisation known as the Knights of Argath. They sound like friendly people. And what do these knights do exactly? They are terrible beings who desire to seize power by any means necessary, even betraying their own. There are no qualms tampering with forces that would put their lives in danger in order to achieve their goals. Anything that's a bit more specific? They like wearing cloaks and acting tough. It makes them feel special. But when push comes to shove, they're just trying to hide their weakness with more powerful alchemy. Weakness? Yes, weakness. They only think about themselves and not about the others who put their trust in them, their friends, their families, their comrades they lied to and stabbed in the back. I know history is only written by the winner, but come on. This is ridiculous. But what did you just say? I only mean to warn to repent you for any sins you have committed, not that it would make any difference. Heather, Oh no, I feel something horrible approaching. It's Basil. Was it something I did? I most certainly hope not. It can only be one thing, the monster. Where is it? I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Now, if you'd excuse me, I have to finish reciting the 16 verses. The verses? You mean you were just praying, just now? Why, yes, Dougal. I spend at least 6 hours every way deeply immersed in prayer. Look suspiciously again. Would greatly prefer if no one would disturb me during that time, or else the goddess might strike you down, and don't say I didn't warn you. This is like stereotypical religion in all games. This is... Look, be scared because religion! Don't worry, I won't go anywhere near you unless it's something important. Farewell, Dougal. Good luck on your search. Well, that was strange. I wonder what else she can see with her powers that she doesn't want to tell me. Let's hope it's nothing bad. You're probably the only one who would get eaten first. Amen to that. Right, where are we going to now? Who haven't we had in a while? Zoltan, so I think we need to see him now. I exited the church and into the crisp air of the town proper. Though it's rather nice weather outside, I felt myself filling with impending dread at the thought of the monster staging an attack. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed a few guards running in the direction of the residential district. They sounded like they were shooting. I decided to give chase, soon winding up near a squad of pike-wielding peacekeepers who were standing guard outside someone's house. Edward seems to be there too, though I don't recognise who he's talking to. I say, that is most unusual. Most unusual indeed. Sorry, it said snooty townsperson. I have to read it like he's snooty and looks down at people. Look, he's even looking down at someone at the moment. Granted, I mean, they'd have to be sort of Warwick Davis sort of levels of height in order for him to be looking at him at that level, but whatever. Cut the small talk and just tell me what happened here and why the guy's bleeding out. He points to a man groaning and lying halfway over the house's stone front gate. He seems to have deep gashes all over his body. The sight is gruesome to behold. Right. We should probably get him to a doctor before I have yet another problem on my hands. You seem not to like him very much. Oh, you got that impression, did you? Well done. Like him? I don't even know him. I was sitting in my study having a nice cup of tea. Oh, God, you're English, aren't you? When something absolutely massive crashed through my window and tore up the house. Something massive? How did it look? You know, you'd think I'd have a better recollection of such a thing, but for some reason my memory is hazy. Or perhaps it was the beast who was hazy. I'm not exactly sure. How could a beast be hazy? Was it some kind of fog monster? Pah, what a foolish idea. Oh, come on. You're the one who doesn't care about someone bleeding literally right to the side of you. Whatever. Anyway, I'm reasonably sure that it had large claws and bad breath. Oh, God, I see. It's French and it's been eating garlic. Typical. Then what happened? It made a beeline for that man and ripped him to shreds, and to think that it could have come after me instead. My trusty blunderbuss might have scared it right away. I always keep it above my fireplace for times like this. Right. Don't tell me you fired a gun into a crowd of civilians. It was merely self-defense. I couldn't help it if some of the rounds hit that man as well. Look, I'm going to have to take you in for further questioning and murder. Guards, someone get this guy out of my sight. He's starting to get on my nerves. It's good to see that these guards also don't let emotion get in the way of their job. Cough, they do. Wait, stop! I'll see you for this! Oh, I have Imperial news to catch up on. Dougal? What are you doing here? You sure showed up fast. Let's just see, I had a bit of a premonition. That's an in-joke to no one here who's gonna get the in-joke. That sounds like something an alchemist would do. You're not hiding anything, are you? No, of course I'm not. It was just my intuition is all. Well, don't ruin this crime scene and try to get this poor guy's blood inside his body until Maya arrives. Got it? Like you would never... I would know how to do that. I'm not an alchemist, apparently. Since when did I become your subordinate? Wait. I guess I have no choice now that he's ordered me to tend to the wounded. Why don't you? What? Whatever. Running over to the man, I lift him from the fence and lay him on the ground. Tearing off some of his clothing, I create a makeshift tourniquet and wrap it around one of his wounds. I can see the comments already. At least 2 or 3 people can go, actually, do you know, tourniquets don't work. They don't work. No, not at all. I mean, I can kind of understand that, to be fair. If I wrap my hand around my, I don't know, just before my wrist quite hard, I'm pretty sure that blood still goes through to it. Oh well, whatever. I didn't mean it, I swear. What did you say? Didn't mean to break into the houses, I'm sorry. This man was about to break into that man's house? What goes around comes around, as they say. Look, just stay quiet. I think your arm is broken. It was watching me. I swear it was watching me. Oh, it's not from this world. It's a demon. Why would it be watching you? Who are you anyway? Are you a demon worshipper? What's it to you? That's a yes. When did you see it last? Where was it? Only if you don't tell the guards. Don't make me ask twice. I won't tell him, I swear. Like I want to help out guards. I'm evil. Your secret's safe with me. Now, are you going to tell me what you saw? Well, I guess I can. I'm your buddy. You don't have to hold back, see? Fake friendship. Evil. I'm not lying, I swear. I went on a little robbery spree yesterday and the day before, and this thing was watching me from the roof. Both times even. Did it look like a saber cat? It was all shadowy and strange, like some kind of ghost or something. Scared me half to death just appearing out of nowhere like that. When I looked for the second time, it was gone. I'm starting to get the shivers, even in broad daylight. It sounds a bit familiar-like to me. If it was a familiar, I wouldn't know. I didn't see any alchemists around. Say, you're not an alchemist, are you? Why, yes, I am. You got a problem with that? No, no. If I find out you've been worshipping demons, you're in for a world of hurt. I'm not. Cross my heart and hope to live. I notice a shadow from behind me and spin around, half expecting to see the shadowy monster. But it's only Maya wearing her usual spotless white coat and carrying her bag. Having fun, are we? What? I didn't do this? No, not one of her little gallows humor, I see. Anyway, just leave him to me. I'll use up too much energy trying to use the touch of life on him at this state. What kind of energy does it use, anyway? Oh, you know, chi energy, the energy of life, zen, that sort of thing. Sure, I guess. You probably wouldn't be able to learn it. Only the apprentice of a master can pull off something like that. Yeah, it sure would come in handy, though. Could some guards stop loafing around and help me carry this person? Move! Well, that certainly was a spectacle. Yeah, we had someone who tried to break into someone's house and then he got shot. It's very odd to know where this is going. I do still like it quite a lot, though.